Welcome to the DSWD Kaagapay portal. The Kaagapay portal simplifies donations by bringing together donors and beneficiaries who are partners or centers of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. It can accept cash donations to a land bank account through electronic money institutions like GCash or Maya. It can also help facilitate in-kind donations through logistics partners such as Lalamove or JNT Express. Watch this video demonstration to see how donors can use the Kaagapay portal to stand alongside their fellow Filipinos, who are weathering both literal and metaphorical storms. On the homepage, visitors will be greeted by the portal's featured categories of beneficiaries. These can be DSWD disaster relief operations, centers and residential care facilities, social welfare and development agencies, or local government units. Clicking on any of these banners will take them to a searchable directory of eligible beneficiaries under that category. They can search using a keyword or simply scroll through the list. If they spot a beneficiary that draws their attention, they can click on it to visit its beneficiary profile and find out more. Donors who already know to whom they wish to make donations can click on one of the call to action buttons seen across the portal. Or at any time, they can click on the Donate button here on the upper right. First, they can choose whether to make cash or in-kind donations. In this example, we will demonstrate a cash donation. Then, they can choose whether they want to donate to the DSWD or to social welfare and development agencies. Let's go with the DSWD. Then, they can choose what category of beneficiaries to which they wish to donate. In this case, let's say we're donating to a disaster relief operation. And now, they can select the name of the beneficiary. We'll choose this one. The next selection is for a specific office or location for beneficiaries who may have multiple chapters or branches across the country. Once the beneficiary has been determined, donors will be shown some relevant information about them to ensure they have selected the correct beneficiary, as well as to provide a means to contact them directly, should they wish to do so. The next step for donors is to set the donation amount. They may quickly choose from a few predefined denominations, or input a specific amount themselves. For cash donations, donors may opt to remain anonymous. Otherwise, the donation form will ask for their personal details. Donations can be made personally, or on behalf of foundations and organizations. Let's pretend we're making a personal donation as Juan de la Cruz. We'll input other necessary information as well, such as Juan's date of birth, his email address, and optionally, his phone number. Note that it is not necessary to sign up for an account. This information will be stored by the portal as part of the transaction for record-keeping purposes, and may be accessed later on by authorized DSWD personnel. Before clicking the Donate button, donors may opt to request a certificate of donation. This will trigger an email notification to DSWD containing the aforementioned details of the donor. Clicking the Donate button will now redirect the donor to the official Land Bank LinkBiz page, where they can review their donation details, prove they're human, and agree to Land Bank's terms and conditions before proceeding. Donors will then be prompted for their preferred payment method, whether mobile or over-the-counter. We'll use Maya for the demonstration. The donor will be asked to log into their account if they aren't already. After entering their one-time PIN for security purposes, they will then be presented with a payment confirmation screen for successful transactions. Once the donor returns to the portal, they will also be greeted with a message of gratitude from the secretary on behalf of the DSWD. Let's return to the donation page now, and this time, we'll demonstrate a cash donation to a CRCF. First, we select cash donation. We'll choose the DSWD category, and under that, we'll select centers and residential care facilities. Next, let's go with this one. Let's use a custom amount to donate, just to try it out. We'll also make the donation anonymous this time. Then we click on the Donate button, which will redirect us to the official Land Bank LinkBiz page like last time. We'll select mobile payment options, prove we're human, and then agree to Land Bank's terms and conditions before proceeding. Donors will then be prompted for their preferred payment method. We'll give GCash a turn this time. The donor will be asked to scan a QR code using the GCash app on their mobile device. This will facilitate the donation. Once the donor returns to the portal, we will once again see the secretary's thank you page. Let's go back to the donation form again. For this last demonstration, let's try making an in-kind donation to a social welfare and development agency. First, we select in-kind donations. The moment we do so, we will be prompted if we're making an international in-kind donation from outside the country. This is because international donations must follow a different set of policies and procedures. That's not the case for us right now since we're donating from the DSWD headquarters, so we'll select Philippines. The next prompt will ask us what kind of items we will be donating. We'll be able to choose from a predefined list as determined by DSWD. On the right, we'll also find some guidelines on prohibited donations. For this demonstration, let's donate food and mats. We will be taken back to the donation form. From here, we'll choose the SWDA category. Next, let's choose the following SWDA. Bear in mind that we will only be able to make in-kind donations to SWDAs who have provided complete details to DSWD, including the latitude and longitude coordinates of their donation receiving areas. You'll also notice that we're no longer able to donate anonymously. This is because when we make in-kind donations through the portal, we will actually be booking a courier service provider to pick up and deliver our items. So they're going to need our details in order to move forward. Let's again don the persona of Mr. Juan de la Cruz. We'll input his details like before. The email address we input will receive a booking confirmation later on. We'll also need a mobile number, so that the rider can contact us when they're nearby for the pickup. To the right, we can see the categories of items we selected earlier. Let's say we changed our mind about the mats. We can click the Add or Remove button, which will bring up the prompt for in-kind donation categories again. We'll just do food now. We also need to provide a more specific description of what we're donating so that our beneficiaries can be sure they are receiving the correct items. Let's say that we were donating 50 cans of canned tuna. We will also need to input the total weight of our donations. Let's assume that each unit weighs 200 grams, bringing the total weight to 10 kilograms. Then we click on Donate. And for this demonstration, let's select Lala Move. From here, we will be taken to a booking page, where we will need to indicate the location of our pickup point. After that, we can double-check the rest of our information. We will also need to select the type of vehicle that will be needed to deliver our goods safely using the weight of our donation items. In our case, that's this vehicle. We will be shown the cash fee we need to pay to book the courier. Once everything is to our satisfaction, we can finally book the service and wait for the courier to come pick up our donation. We hope this demonstration has given a clear and comprehensive understanding of how cash and in-kind donations can be facilitated using the Kaagapay portal. By following these simple steps, donors can ensure their donations reach the intended beneficiaries efficiently and securely. Thank you for your participation and for standing in solidarity with your fellow Filipinos. Together, we can make a difference and help build a stronger, more resilient community.